Welcome to Sal Sothea, a space for Dharma, reflection, and peace. In this moment, we come together to listen to the Buddha's teaching, to understand our suffering, and to learn the path toward wise, compassionate action. If you can, find a quiet place. Sit comfortably. Breathe gently in and out. Allow your heart and mind to soften. Today, we will talk about courage of the heart, meeting fear with the Buddha's gentle wisdom. Let us begin our practice together.
Why speak about fear? Because fear shows up for everyone, in small daily moments and in big life changes. It shapes choices, it narrows our view, and it can hold us back from compassion and wise action. Today, I want to show how the Buddha's teaching gives 3 gentle steps you can use again and again. Recognize the fear, investigate what fuels it, and respond with wise, compassionate courage. This is practical training for the heart.
It feels safe to hear the steps first. Recognize, investigate, respond.
Let us begin with a short story. There is a moment in the Buddha's life, after his awakening, when villagers would come with questions and anxieties. Once, a young woman came, trembling, afraid to speak in public because she feared ridicule. The Buddha listened without rushing. He told a simple story. Imagine a small lamp kept in a wooden house near monsoon winds. The lamp can be blown out, or it can be sheltered. The wise person learns how to shelter the flame without force. In the same way, courage is not loud bravado, it is gentle tending of what matters most.
From that image, we draw our first teaching point. Recognize fear. Notice how fear appears in the body. Tightness in the chest, a dry mouth, quickened breath, or the mind telling you to avoid. Notice how it sounds in thought. I can't. What if? I will fail. Recognition is not judgment. It is seeing clearly. When you name the feeling, this is fear, you create a little space between you and the reaction. That space opens possibility.
Naming helps. Even a single word can make the mind breathe a little easier. Second point, investigate causes. When fear arises, kindly ask, what am I afraid of losing? What story am I telling myself? Often fear is fed by habit, images of worst outcomes, past hurts, or over-attached expectations. Sometimes it is protection. Fear keeps us safe from real danger. Investigation is curious, not accusatory. Use simple questions. Where in my body do I feel this? When did it begin today? What thought is most loud right now? These questions help you see conditions that create fear and whether those conditions are present now.
Third point, respond with wise, compassionate action. Courage here is measured and kind. It is not forcing yourself beyond capacity. It is taking one small, honest step toward what matters. If fear is protecting you from real danger, listen and plan safely. If fear is preventing kind speech or helpful action, choose a tiny practice. Speak a single truth kindly. Make one phone call or step out for a short walk. Courage practiced in small steps builds trust in your heart.
So, recognize the sensation, investigate gently, and respond with a small, courageous step.
Now, let us move into practical application. Clear instructions you can try immediately. First, a breath anchor. When fear rises, bring attention to the breath. Breathe in slowly to the count of 4, hold 1 beat, breathe out to the count of 5. Do this 3 times. Feel the breath in the belly. This short pause is a bridge between reaction and wise action.
Second, try a brief inquiry. Place your hand over your heart and ask quietly, what am I afraid will happen if I allow this to be seen? Listen for 1 sentence and write it down if you can. Naming the narrative gives it form
and allows you to test it against reality.
Third, a micro practice for daily life. Choose one small courageous act to do each day for a week. One sentence of honest speech, one moment of presence with a difficult emotion, or one small step to resolve a worry. Keep it tiny. Track it with a mark on paper. Over time, these tiny acts build steady presence and compassionate courage.
If the practice feels too strong, slow the pace. The heart learns gradually.
Now I will guide you in a short reflection and mini meditation. You may close your eyes if it is safe. If not, soften your gaze. Sit with a straight but relaxed back. Bring attention to the breath. Breathe in. Know you are breathing in. Breathe out. Know you are breathing out. Bring to mind a recent moment of fear, just long enough to notice the shape of it. Where in your body is the feeling strongest? Name it softly. Fear in the chest, or fear as tightness. Observe without pushing away. If thoughts come, note them. Thinking, planning, remembering, and return to the breath. Now imagine breathing toward the place of tightness, as if your breath is a warm hand. Breathe in calm. Breathe out tension. Repeat this for a few cycles. When you are ready, soften your awareness back to the room and open your eyes slowly.
That was gentle. Thank you for practicing.
Let us consider examples and common obstacles. If fear arises when speaking up at work, try preparing one clear sentence and practice saying it once in private. If fear comes with illness or loss, tend to safety and seek support. Wise courage includes asking for help. If fear leads to avoidance, notice the cost of staying small and choose one compassionate stretch. Common obstacles include impatience, self-criticism, and the rush to fix everything. Meet these obstacles with kindness. I notice impatience. I return to the breath. And remember, courage is not absence of fear, but choosing love and truth in spite of it. As you integrate this practice, cultivate patience. Like rice growing in a field, courage ripens with tending. Use Cambodian images. Imagine the lotus that must push through mud to reach sunlight. Each small practice is like warm sunlight on the bud. Over time, presence becomes habit, and wise action becomes natural. Return often to simple routines. Breath in the morning, inquiry at midday, a small courageous act in the evening. Before we close, a brief summary of 3 key takeaways. 1. Recognize fear by naming sensations and thoughts. 2. Investigate with curious questions to see the causes and whether protection is needed. 3. Respond with wise, compassionate action, small steps that grow your confidence and heart. If you take one thing tonight, try the 3-part practice. Breathe to ground, ask one inquiry question, and choose one small courageous act to try before sleep. If you feel overwhelmed at any point, pause the practice, breathe, and consider reaching out to a trusted friend or professional for support. If this teaching brought you calm or clarity, please share it with someone who might need gentle courage. Subscribe to Sal Sothea so you never miss a talk. May we all walk the path together.
May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. Thank you for practicing with Sal Sothea.
May your day be guided by wisdom and compassion. In the Buddha's teaching, step by step, courage grows. Let us understand together. Until we meet again, practice gently and walk with mindfulness.